Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video here to give you my spoiler discussion for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Um, I'm just gonna say whatever comes to my mind, honestly. Um, I don't know if there's too much to spoil in this film. I feel like I remember it pretty off by heart. Like, I feel like this is only gonna be like 5 minutes long. I hope so. The spoiler discussion. Um, I'm just gonna say what comes to the top of my head. The whole rumor thing about whether Cliff Booth killed his wife is definitely left for interpretation. You do see a flashback scene of him, with his wife on the boat, and she's talking so much crap to him, man. And you can tell he was hurt by what she was saying. Um, and of course, it cuts off there. It is in this universe, taken as just a rumor, you know. In this universe, and I think he may have killed her, to be honest with you. And honestly, I don't blame him at all if he did. And because it's that was a really surprising thing to me. So that's definitely left to interpretation. The whole ranch scene, the ranch scene that everyone's talking about, where it was like the only bit of tension in this film. That scene was brilliant. I love that whole ranch sequence. I was very on the edge of my seat during that sequence, and I was wondering if something was going to happen to Cliff, or that something, or that he really was gonna or if George really was there, still, and he was still there, which was a surprise to me. And I thought maybe he was gonna come across his dead body or something. And yeah, and then when he was leaving the ranch, and then that guy slashed his tire, and then Cliff beat the crap out of him. That was awesome. That was so satisfying, and then made him fix the tire. He absolutely deserved that, by the way. That douchebag who freaking screwed up his tire. Well, actually, his boss's tire. And that's when Austin Butler came in, named Tex. Oh, and I liked his performance, by the way, too, Austin Butler. He's going to be playing Elvis in a biopic, and I think he's going to do great, just from what I saw in this film. And and I feel like that ranch scene, all the way to the end, was basically solidifying what was to come in the end, and which I'll get onto later. What else was there? I love the Bruce Lee thing. I loved Bruce Lee in this film. The whole fight scene, and it was funny when he was going why? Literally, the women that were sitting next to me were cracking up at, Bruce Lee's doing that. Even me, I couldn't hold it in when he was doing that. And then when Cliff slammed him into the car, that was awesome. And then afterwards, Zoe Bell stops the fight, saying, "What the fuck did you do to my car?" That was brilliant, man. I didn't know Zoe Bell was in this movie. I think I might have. And Michael Madsen, he had a little cameo that was nice. But and that was awesome. I love that cowboy show sequence thing when Leo says line that we see in the trailer. That whole thing was epic, man. I love the whole thing. And then he tells himself, you better not mess this up, because if you mess this up later, I'm blowing my own brains out onto the pool. And then he does it, and everyone loves his performance. That was awesome. Even the little girl says, "I love that little girl, by the way." And then she says, "That was the best acting I've ever seen." That was fantastic. I love that part. And we skipped 6 months later, which actually caught me off guard. I heard that this film took place 3 days in 1969, and you really, it was 3 days. I figured it would be first day, second day, third day, but no, the third day skips 6 months, and it makes sense because they had it on the actual day that, unfortunately, the real life Sharon Tate, got murdered and stuff. Um, and oh man, the ending was brilliant. Everyone's praising the ending, and for good reason. I loved it when Leo told the Manson family guys off, and then, hey assholes, stuff like that, and then Leo was saying, back up, I actually thought Rick was gonna die right there, like suddenly, by that chick who was like hanging on to that gun. Like, I thought she was gonna kill him right there. Thankfully that didn't happen, because that would have broke me if that happened. And when they go back, and then they're like, we're gonna kill these guys. That's what the Manson family guys said. And then Maya Hawke says, oh, I forgot my knife or something. Then they're like, go get it, and then give her the keys, and then she drives off. That was, I knew she was going to drive off, by the way. I don't know, I just had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, and then they go up, and then they interrogate Cliff Booth, who had just finished walking his dog, and he was high as a kite, man. When Rick was drunk and Cliff was high, I had a feeling that I really thought that they were screwed. I mean, but holy crap. Cliff owned the Manson family guys. That freaking amazing dog. I love that dog, man. I forgot his or her name already. Honestly, I think it was Shandy or something like that. And then freaking bit Austin Butler's nuts off. Oh, that scene was awesome, man. When Tex says, his on the gun says, I'm the devil, and I'm here to finish his dues or whatever. And then Cliff says, no, something dumber than that. That was awesome. And then freaking the dog freaking kills, and then he throws that dog food can at that girl's face, and then Cliff Booth, he gets stabbed, and I thought he was dead right there, man. And he gets that girl, smashes her freaking head into everything, into the framed posters, into the freaking brick fireplace, whatever, and then freaking pretty much she was definitely dead right there. And then the girl who had the can thrown at her, Rick Dalton's just chilling in this pool, and then she suddenly comes out screaming, and he's like, what the fuck? And then that was awesome. Then Rick gets out of the pool, he grabs his friggin' flamethrower and friggin' lights the bitch on fire. That was epic. During the whole climax, man, I was like, I was getting so giddy in the final climax, bro, and I literally wanted to jump up and scream, fuck yes! Because it was very adrenaline-inducing and so epic and exciting, man. And then Cliff thankfully survives, and then he's going to be taken to the hospital, and he's going to be alright. And then the ending comes that Jay guy, played by Emil Hirsch, goes up to Rick, saying, hey, you're our neighbor, right, Rick Dalton and whatever. And then Sharon Tate hears it on the thing, and then he's like, come on up or whatever. And then it's a nice ending, but it's bittersweet. This is what should have happened on August 9th, 1969 in real life, guys. It's sad, the realization. It's a movie and all, but that's why we love movies, man. That's why we love movies. So yeah, so that was my spoiler discussion. I feel like there wasn't like too much to spoil, really. It's really just watch it and be chill and have a good time. That's really what I think the film was. And yeah, so thanks for watching my spoiler discussion on Once Upon a Time Hollywood, guys. And hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Peace out.